Back again with Myke LS, so we with the famous Dodge Charger. So if y'all looked at my back end videos, I told y'all I had a crack coolant bottle, which we're gonna see when we pull it out. So I got a new one, basically. Same thing, look real good. I got it from a company called TRQ. Right, I decided to go with TRQ rather than go with Dodge. So Dodge is charging like $2 and change just for this bottle. TRQ is charging about $100, and it looked pretty sturdy. It looks basically like the same thing. So we went with this one to see how it's gonna go. All right. All right, so I'm gonna get into the process of doing this. First of all, I have to drain out this coolant into this bottle. So let me see how this is gonna go with this siphon I have. Let's see if we could get some action here. I don't know if I have it in the right direction. It's down further now. No. So actually, let me switch the hose around, people. Hold on. All right, we be right back with you in 1 second. All right, so let me see how this joint works, which I kind of did it wrong again. But this thing is working, I don't know. I haven't used this in a while. So. Let's see, people, let's see. If my joint is working. For some reason it's not. Bad idea, people. Alright, cut it. I'm gonna use that shit cut. Alright, YouTube, well, that siphon I have was garbage. It has a problem, so I can't use it. And I'm in a situation where I can't use it. It ain't getting used. We just have to alternate what we're doing. So right here, the tool I'm using basically is a gear wrench, is a cable hose, clamp pliers, which I purchased at Home Depot, which is supposed to be pretty good for removing these kind of clamps. Because we have a bottom clamp right here, which we're gonna see in a few minutes after I see if I could get this one out of where it goes. Got a little antifreeze right there, which is always a messing something. That's why we got this tissue. And the bottom hose is gonna be the messy one because, as I said, I don't have the hose clamp. Not the hose, the siphon. The siphon is trash right now. It's not really working. So I'm basically gonna just try to take the hose out and try to catch as much antifreeze as I can, because I don't really want to make a mess, but I guess I am going to make a mess a little bit because my tool is just not reliable right now. So let's see where this clamp is at. So the clamp is basically, oh, this is leaking. Wow, that's no good. So I need to put this in a place where my man won't leak. Guess my man's chair right here. I don't see no action. All right, so yeah, back to what I was saying. So we have the clamp basically right down here. Let me adjust my light. And let's see if Mr. Hose Clamp can actually get down there and do what it said it's supposed to do. Because it's actually in a corny ass spot. And I never used this down here before, but we're gonna try now. Let me see how I can angle basically this hose. little play right here. Again, this hose pull out more, and that's as far as it could go. And let's try Mr. Hose Clamp. Let's see if it works. So this is a little awkward right here, and this is what this tool is actually designed. But I have this damn line right here. Let's see how I gotta figure this one out. I looked at a lot of different videos, and a lot of dudes, I guess they got it another way, and they didn't really show how they got this joint out, because it's like in an awkward spot. All right, but other than that, we're gonna we maybe put y'all on a quick time lapse to see how we get this out, because it may take a little while. All right, guys, so let me show y'all something. I actually got it out, right? So I'm gonna show y'all the culprit first. So it has this right here. It looked like it cracked from all the way here, but it got like a deep right here crack. Okay, now I got it out. This tool right here, the hose clamp tool, was actually fantastic, but I have an issue. I'm gonna show y'all the issue. So I ordered this from the company TRQ. I put my year in. And you know what's funny? This is not for my charger. This is not for my charger. Which, the only way I would have found this out was, I should have maybe took out the bottle, but I actually made a mess because I told y'all my look at the mess I made. I told y'all basically the cycle wasn't working. So when I pulled the hose out, we got like a little piece run out. But look at this, I wanna show y'all something. So y'all see where this is at right here? Mine's is on the opposite side, on the front, right? So I'm gonna show y'all real quick, because I don't wanna make too much of an additional mess, because I gotta put this back. So look, still got some antifreeze in here, people. Let me dump this out. Get this empty so I can show y'all basically what's going on here. Alright, so look, see how this bottle is here? We're gonna hold it this way, and we're gonna hold this one this way, right? Now look at the front. So you see right here, this is where the hose go in. The other one is on the opposite side. I don't know what Dodge this is for, but it ain't for mine. So y'all see the difference right here? So there's always something, people. There's always something. When I thought I had a win, it was actually a loss. So, so let me put this over here because it's making a mess. So I will have to get back to y'all and continue this video after I try to send this back and try to. Now, when I look at the pictures of ordering now, I know this part here is on the front. All right, so we get back to you when we get this all situated. All right, guys, so quick update. So I had to go to Dodge and get the correct bottle because the first bottle I ordered was the wrong bottle. So we about to try to install this the best way we can and see if we get some motion here. So I got the correct bottle. I got some antifreeze. So it's supposed to be a real easy peasy swap. So I'm gonna put y'all on a quick time lapse and try to get this together. Yes. Alright guys, this is not as easy as it looked because kind of like this box right here is in the way. So I gotta get help even though I have the hose clamp tool. It's just I need another pair of hands to basically help me because it's like I can't squeeze this because it's not locking. It's actually locked to its full capacity. So I actually have to squeeze it a little bit more to line up the clamp, but I need an extra pair of hands. For one person to be doing this, it's a little bit difficult. So I gotta get an extra pair of hands to help me to get everything on the clamp at least aligned to where it need to go. So I call for backup. And this is, as y'all can see once again, the culprit right here. And y'all can see, let me get some extra light right here so y'all can actually see the crack right here, which I don't know how this happened. It looked like a slice actually, it don't look like a crack, but the bottle's been through some stress. That's why we swapping it out. Just playing around, trying to get it out on my own. I leaked out a lot of antifreeze coming out from that bottom hole. So, as I said, this tool is pretty good, but as I said, I need it to be a little bit tighter, and as you see, it's not locking, which they kind of like effed up. You know what I mean? They should have made it where it kind of could lock fully tight and keep the clamp open. And as y'all can see right now, the joint came out. But yeah, I have to get an extra pair of hands to get this going. All right, so I'll be right back after I get an extra pair of hands and try to get this together. All right, guys, so I finally got it in. The bottom hose was a struggle. I had to actually put my arm all the way in here to hold it and basically push it down and brace it. So this is really not, honestly, this is really a two-man job. It could be easy if you did it before, but it's actually a two-man job. So I want to get this back together and get it filled up with a lot of antifreeze. As I showed y'all before, I leaked out a lot of antifreeze trying to struggle by myself to get it on, but you know what? I did it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this back assembled together. So I'm just gonna pre-game my screws. And this was the culprit, as I told y'all, once again. And then I got this hose right here to finally put back. I leaked out a lot of antifreeze. Sorry, T Grizzly, man, just trying to get you back together. And this tool is very cool, but it just kind of wasn't locking in all the way. See how it locks in all the way? It wasn't actually doing that for some reason. When I was really down there in that tough spot, I needed to do something like this and lock in, but as I said, I had to get an extra pair of hands to basically squeeze it while I actually moved the clamp down. So it's a very helpful tool in a situation like what I was doing. So I can't really too much knock it. I give it an 8. Put it like that. I give it an 8. So once again, I'm gonna show y'all how this works. So basically, you put it here, you squeeze it. And as I said, it's like different settings. You're supposed to like, if you squeeze it, this is how you really want it, and you want it to lock. So you see what it's doing? It's not locking. You gotta kind of like play with it a little bit. Get it to where you want it, and boom. Then you squeeze, get it to where you want it. As I said, you squeeze, pull that, it releases the pressure, and there you go. Got that back on. I'm comfortable with the bottom. Let's take a look. I don't know if the cameraman could actually get y'all, but everything looks back into alignment. The clamp is on, so hopefully it's a little messy. Sorry, baby. You already know. So I'm gonna get this tightened back up. And I got my basically I got my cap, and just tighten it back up real quick. Everything is done. It's not easy peasy, people, as I said, as you think it may be. So now let's get some antifreeze in this boy. I got the Prestone, just as good as the Mopar joint. The Mopar, they want like what they want. They want like $30 a bottle. I already have this in the line in the system already, so I say, you know what? let me just go ahead and continue with using the press stone. As I said, press stone is just as good as the mold part joint. So let's get this filled back up. And then more than likely I might have to like go through different stages again and fill it up, because as I said, I leaked out a lot of ends. I have to get another bottle. Feel like a sewer. So I'm actually gonna go come around if you want to. I'm actually go to the full line. And as I said, as I already know, what it's gonna do is gonna basically suck all that joint out, because I leaked out a lot of antifreeze doing this application. And I think let's start them up. Just I have it on, actually I should just put it on full, because as I said, I maybe gonna go through this whole bottle and maybe gotta get another bottle. And so there you go. So I got it up to there. Now the only thing is, will the Dodge Charger start? I don't know if the Dodge Charger will start. I don't know if the Dodge Charger will start because of the fact that I've been sitting for like, you know, how long? Maybe about like another week, 2 weeks or so, because I had this issue because I had got the wrong bottle. So let's get this locked in. Pressure cap is on, and let's revisit the culprit. So right here was my biggest headache in the world. Right here, I believe, was my guy that was leaking. And no, that's not correct. But this right here, I don't see no other indication of any stress cracks or whatever. Oh man, this thing is just like leaking all over the place. But yeah, this was the culprit. So if anybody has a Dodge Charger and your what can I say? Your temperature gauge is trippy, right? You see antifreeze leaking and you can't determine where it's coming from. My advice is the first thing to check, people, before you do anything. Before you do anything is check the bottle. Check the bottle, check the bottle. That's what I didn't do. Last time what I did, I went, took off all the plastic, went down into the radiator. I seen something leaking along the radiator, so I'm like, damn, my radiator leaking. Don't know why. But I was about to spend like $500 on a brand new radiator. Had to take out the bumper, do this and that just to see what was wrong with it. And the culprit was what? The goddamn bottle. So, all right, we're gonna try to start it up and see actually if it start up, number one. Because I don't know if it's gonna start up, as I told y'all. And maybe give me a dead signal. And I gotta clean this mess up before my neighbors start complaining. Oh, he's doing mechanic work in his garage. He's a mechanic, he can't do that. Let's see. Let's see. Hopefully it started. What you think? It'll start up? Yeah, it should start.
Sucking it down, drinking, instead of drinking. That's what we're gonna do, because I said it was pretty low, doing what it's doing.
hit it again. I'll pull it back up. Don't it look so nice and clean? And this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looked like when I bought it for the first time. It's so nice and clean. You can see right here, the rotation, everything is kind of doing what it's supposed to do. Right? And that's right there. What you're smelling is the dirt, the oil antifreeze that leaked out. Gotta kind of maybe rinse that out. You see all antifreeze down here looking crazy. Got my car looking crazy. So I'm gonna shut it off. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit more. Basically, the pressure cap kind of rolls it up a little bit. So I'm just gonna fill it up a little bit more, as I told y'all, so I can have everything back into the way you need to do it on a test run. Alright. Put a little bit more, because I know I'm going to be like playing with this majority of the day just to get it right. And it feels good to get my Dodge Charger back, people. It feels good. Waited a long time. We sat a long time. We've been running runs up. But we got it back. Let's get this cat back on. Huh? Yeah, so alright, so basically I'm gonna like kind of conclude my video. This is the culprit, people. So once again, as I said, man, I got some back end videos with the charger. You gotta really go back, the charger leaking and all that. But this is basically the culprit of my coolant leak. So as I said, if you got a Dodge Charger, the first thing you do if you got a coolant leak, check the bottle, people. Cause these bottles, I think with the stress, the power, if you punching it, if you riding your car hard, the bottle for some reason takes all this pressure and it cracks and it start leaking. Your temperature gauge start acting trippy, cause that's what mine was doing. It was acting trippy. It was like this. Ever since I got it, and that's the weirdest thing. It was always trippy, but it never overheating, but it was trippy. So the bottle, people, the bottle for my situation, the bottle. All right, so if you're new to my channel, once again, my name is Myke LS. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Catch you on the next one.